Hey there, welcome to another episode of the Illaoi Chronicles. In this episode, we're playing the League of Legends video game, specifically on the character/champion Illaoi. Is it wrong to call them characters? Hi there. I'm character Meatballs. I like to do analyses of characterizations and proper uses of the word and related phrases. Welcome to my TV show. Imagine getting a TV show with a description like that, right? Like, that's all. Listen, all it's about is getting your idea in front of the right person and being able to speak about it like you know what you're talking about. That's it. And I'm not even talking about for a TV show. I'm talking about for anything. Dude. Anything. For real, think about it. If you get your idea in front of the right person and you talk about it well, what else? Cheer. Sometimes, listen, you get caught in a little bit of a mix-up in your wordization, and then you think to yourself, oh boy, I'd better remedy this problem real quick. And then you try to by going into, like, you know, some sort of rap, you know, using a juxtaposition on top of exactly what you're trying to talk about, but this time in rap form. I don't know what juxtaposition means, but I used the word. Haha! Learning is fun. By the way, Orn does way much more. Is it way much more? No, does way more. Or much more. I can't say way much more. Actually, I can for Orn. Orn does way much more damage than I thought that he could. Listen, I'm Illaoi. I'm one of the strongest melee versus melee top laners in the mix. And Orn is just like, nah, you ain't. You ain't one of the strongest top laners in the mix, Illaoi. Cause I am. Cause I'm Orn. Pay close attention to this situation, right? We're in the Illaoi Chronicles, right? Things are going deep and things are going hard. And I can defend 3 versus 1. Almost. Okay? I got a lot closer than system error. Listen, I'm going after Master Yi here, and I'm thinking, oh, I could take this lad. He's a wee individual. I have my ninja tabby, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Get it? Fun times ahead. Listen, I walk into a brush and Master Yi is there. I try to walk away, but I'm dead before I can even consider the possibility of walking away. Imagine that. We have fun around here. Anyway, long story short, Master Yi is really putting the hurt down onto the allied forces. Luckily for us, I am the core member of the team who is far behind. Unfortunately, their Master Yi is just insanely ahead, which is causing a problem for us because our CC, we have a Nautilus, but listen, if you write down one item for the grocery store, would you still call that a grocery list? Because I would say that's not a list. You know, that's not a list, dude. It's not a list at all. See? Fun wordplay we have around here on the Dakota Meatballs YouTube channel, Experience Extraordinaire. It's one of the most fun things in the history of the world. Probably not. There's probably been more fun things. Listen, the history of the world is vast. It's far. It's long. It's wide. It has width. It has depth. It has accuracy values, okay? It has a hit points value, right? It has a strength. It has an attack damage incrementation per level, right? Earth. Think about it. Earth. Okay, ask your local geologist. Walk up to him in an email and say, "Hey dude, what's the attack damage gain per level on the Earth?" Okay, and he's going to respond with a number. Plain and simple. Do not worry, do not fear, do not fret. I feel like I should be losing the Darius matchup, but, you know, good things happen when sometimes a positive thing occurs, right? Would you agree that good things happen when sometimes a positive thing occurs? Guess what? I'm Dakota. That's right, the host of the Dakota Meatball Show, which is now a new show, I guess. I don't know. I'm just going with the flow, and I guess now I have a show. Great job, everybody. The point I'm getting at is that here on the Dakota Meatballs YouTube channel, we love to come up with phrases. And that phrase that I just said that I can no longer recall because I'm just going with the flow of everything, yeah, that's one of our new phrases around here. And it's one of our most favoritist moments of the universe collectively coming together to help everyone sing a song. Would you buy that song? Would you go to the musical associated with the song? Do you like the music? You like the music? You like the music and the musical? Do you like the music? I need to know. And I need to know now. Okay? There's no waiting. There's no something else thing. And there's no a third thing that ends with ing. For example, the word thing itself. In this situation, I teleported into the bot lane to try to save the bot lane tower because their bot lane is really, really putting the hurt down on my Caitlyn Thresh lane. Oh no, how could this possibly happen? And then all of a sudden, Jinx decides that's going to be fun to really tag this Trundle into the tower. But then I say, hey matey, I'm Trundle. I've built a glacial shroud. And it gives me 96 armor to be able to deal with the likes of you. Anyway, long story short, then I end up in the top lane, and uh-oh, I'm facing a 2 versus 1. But it's okay, I'm level 12. I got my big old Trundle. Oh, I should be able to take down these 280 champions, no problem, right? I got armor, I got damage, I could do anything that I set my mind to. Except for doing a 2 versus 1 when I thought that I could. Sad day, but listen. It's all about learning. I do not have a lot of experience on Trundle, okay? But that experience is growing. On a day to berserk. I have died again at the enemy's red buff. Sad day, but happy evening. Yes, indeed. Because by the time it is evening, the sadness will be overshadowed by the fact that something maybe. Don't know, don't care. Though, at the same time, I do care. Just a wee little bit. Just a wee little bit, lass. Aye.
The power. I hold the power in the palm of my hand. Indeed, the power is in the palm of my hand. I will not unclench my fist to reveal the power because your puny human eyes cannot handle the vision of it. Your body will burst into flames if I open my fist, which indeed gives me even more power.
And indeed, I have the power to deal with a Darius, but I do not have the power to deal with a Darius and Jinx, so I'm forced to flash away, but then I'm forced to get hit by the Jinx slow. Admittedly, I'm not forced to do it, but then I'm forced to get hit by the listen, the last pixel on Darius's apprehend. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called, his E, right? That pulls me into the depths of David Jones' locker. I think that's what it does. And here I'm learning a thing or two about Trundle, which is that when you ult somebody who doesn't have any resistances, oh no, you do not get a lot of resistances. But then I also learned that when you build, you know, a Bramble vest and then a bunch of damage and a bunch of health and just pure armor as well alongside of all that, there's no way you can 1 versus 1 and AD carry. Of course, that is incorrect. Their Jinx has approximately 1 million kills in this match. I mean, it's probably the most kills anyone has ever gotten in a League of Legends game, let alone a League of Legends ranked game, let alone this League of Legends ranked game, right? You know what I'm talking about here? It's clearly a bug that it says their whole team has 27. It should say something more along the lines of 1,027. You know what I'm talking about here? In elementary school, I was told that when you talk about numbers that are over 100, you don't actually say and, but everyone says and, or a lot of people say and, right? Like, apparently, it's incorrect to say 120. You're supposed to say 120, right? There's no and in there. You're not supposed to say 120. So, I don't know what's going on there, dude. Listen, teachers, hey, teachers say the darndest thing, right? Would you watch that show? Would you watch a show called Teachers Say the Darndest Things? Oh, I'm just struggling so much, dude. I'm trying to. I'm like I'm working on becoming a writer / TV consultant, right? And I'm just struggling so much because fact of the matter is that if you're not getting shows picked up, then you're just talking, and nobody's paying you to talk, dude. You know what I'm talking about? Or you know what I'm not talking about? You know what I'm talking about, but not getting paid about. So just give me an honest review of the show, and then I'll be out of your hair, I'll be out of your nair, and I'll be out of your sayer, right? Because you are a nair sayer. Here I'm playing with my food a little bit, and then I forget that Master Yi has an ability that sometimes can come off of cooldown. Oh no, what have I done? Bad news to me, friend. But that's okay, because in the process of that, I learned that I can win a 1 versus 1 battle against... Okay, I cannot win a 1 versus 1 battle against the enemy Riven. But that is okay, because now I am stronger, for I have completed a phage. And now I can win a 1 versus... Well, I can't actually hit any ability on her, so... That's a problem. Indeed. I've been using my ult to try to predict when she's coming in with her stun and her ult. I think it's going okay, you know? It helps with the animation on the ult, like if I use the stun duration to use my ult cast duration, you know? But I don't actually dodge the stun CC. I only dodge displacement CC. Anyway, long story short, I really gotta tell you this right now because this is important. The second game of this Illaoi Chronicles video, I was playing Trundle. The reason for this is that Illaoi was banned. Okay? I'm not just going off script, I'm not just going completely rogue, trying to play a freaking different champion in the Illaoi Chronicles. Here, I'm pretty lucky that I hit Riven with my Soul Stealer or something. Because otherwise, I think I would have been in a bit of a sticky wicket against the likes of the two of them, right? Master Yi gives me a surprising amount of trouble, and here's why. If he dodges my W with Alpha Strike, the tentacles do not come down. They do not descend from the heavens. I was being a little bit greedy there, trying to hit both the clone and Thresh with my Q, and I ended up missing both of them. So Thresh survived. Bad luck for me, matey. Indeedio, my friend. Indeedio. Master Yi, you're trying to escape a god? Don't make me chuckle a glorious chuckle in Chuckleville, Master Yi. Otherwise, you will find yourself in a bit of a predicament. Here, if I had my ultimate, I think I would win the fight. And I'm being serious. A 3 versus 1. What do you think? I have 5 kills. Now I'm going against Yi, a fearsome threat. Well, he's dead, so yeah. Most of the time, a fearsome threat. I don't know why I was able to beat him here and why I got destroyed by him in the previous match. But you know what? I get that howdy. I get the howdy. That's Illaoi wave clear. That was the reason for that clip. I like champs that have really great wave clear on huge waves. Why? Because that's one of the that's a reason to live, dude. That is a reason to live. When you get your E on the enemy ADC, it does half their health. And look, I only have 3 items, dude. You know what I'm talking about? 3 items and boots. So listen, I get 2 more items, bring in some more damage. Uh-oh, maybe I'm doing 60 or 70% health to a tank, right? Because Illaoi E, guess what? Percentage damage. Yeah, percentage damage. Yeah. You know that I like percentage damage. Yeah. Again, another song on the album. I'm not going to spoil much more of it. That one, of course, is called Percentage Damage. Here, I'm just in their base. I got a Rakan behind me, but it don't even matter. Listen. Don't throw the whole enemy team at me, dude. It's not going to make any difference. Okay? I could take down a makeshift clown. Like, look at this Vayne. Well, I hope you got a good look at her, because there she goes. Never to be seen again by the light of day. Unfortunate for her, but fortunate for I, and fortunate for the Ally. For you cannot spell Ally without Al. And as you know, there's a 50% chance that one of your teammates in every match you play is named Al or Alfred or some other variation that I don't know of. Is there another variation on the shortened name Al? Do you even call shortened names nicknames? What if you have a shortened name that actually makes the name longer? Like if your name is Bill and people call you Billy. It's like a shortened or whatever. This is like a nickname or whatever it's called. I don't know. Oh gosh, brain. But it's a longer word, right? An extra letter. Oh, go no. Hey, I'm gold 5 by the way.